Quick end of day video with the diagnostic chart of the NASDAQ. Today's action. I just want to show you some of the benefits of using these charts. One of them is you can see these order prints here. These are order blocks. On the NASDAQ, I have it set to over 50 contracts purchased at once, institutional order, and it shows up like this, and these are pretty powerful. Overnight action, at the close, we got those order prints. We have star, low volume score, and a zone of interest here. We closed down, and when we opened back up, we came back up right next to that zone of interest, and we continued downwards. Of course, that was, that took almost all night until, from there to there is the 6 o'clock open to 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock right here. And then after the European Open, you can see we go up, come back down, star, low volume score, zone of interest, reversal candle with a mini magnet. That's powerful. Had I been trading that, that's my favorite setup right there. I like to wait for that candle to close because sometimes you'll get the star, we call it an SLZ. Sometimes you'll get the SLZ, but it won't be the next candle won't be a reversal. It'll close down and you're just going to continue down, so you don't want to get into it too early. But if it closes up and the ZOI is right in this area here, I will wait, because you usually get a pullback to that area, and I'll get in there, set my stop right here so I have a lot less risk, and then I'll try to target first contract, 2 closed up bars. So my first stop would be, or my first target would be right here, and the other one I might, depending on the situation, let it go, see how high up we go. Of course, I wasn't trading this. I was trading, however, this pullback, and I got in right here. We had a high volume area. We were pulling back to the high volume area, and I targeted settlement and this ZOI. We're going to continue. This is a wall. We bounced off a wall with a star and a low volume score and a ZOI on the candle before it. That is acceptable. So this was a good trade. This is the point I want to get to, that these diagnostic charts, trading this right here this afternoon, after we had this, it came down, reversal candle, you could start trading the range, and it was 343 to 360. So you could easily get 10 points. That's $200 each contract with the risk. So I put a order to go long here at 343. My stop went under at 339. That's 4 points of risk. Take the profit. And then when it printed this mini magnet on this one, I did the same thing, going down, up, down, and then I didn't get into it over on this side. After it went, made a lower low, I stayed out for a minute to see what was happening. It came back down, came back up, and when it came back down, it printed this. I had this paw print. I got long again here. My target was up here. Then it came down. We had another star, low volume score. We didn't get a ZOI, but we had a trapped X box with another paw print. I went long again here. My target was this paw print. I could have got a little more out of it, but I knew it was going to break one way or another. And I will admit, here I thought we were going to the upside. I thought we were going back above settlement. But then when it printed this trapped X box with a mini magnet, we had a star, ZOI. The 21's, it's not low enough of a volume score to call it an SLZ, but with the trapped X box and the mini magnet came down, this was kind of had to look like it was rounding over. And then when we came down, bounced back up, and we didn't get any higher than the ZOIs right there, I knew it was going down. I didn't know how far, but .5 deviation. I got long here, thinking it was just gonna, because it came and it broke down through the 0.25 deviation, I thought it was just going to come bounce back up and come back down. So I got long here. I got out here at these ZOIs. It went up. Again, hindsight 2020, I could have stayed in it a lot longer. I thought we were going to get a bigger pullback. I thought it was going to bounce off this 0.25 deviation, come back down to this wall or down to this paw, come down, and then go back up. I never got the chance to get back in. Once it did go past the 0.25 though, came back down to the 0.25 deviation, we had the star, low volume score, zone of interest. I got back in here. My target was settlement. Overall, it was a good day for a small range. But I mean, that's all because of the power of these diagnostic charts and everything they tell you. It takes a lot to learn them, but they're definitely worth it. I mean, I feel like I've been trading blind up until I got these. After learning this, these are just awesome.